2 weeks after Kim is officially exonerated, life at school has shifted, but not in the way she once imagined. The deputy's announcement cleared her name, and the red circle around her case on the notice board was finally taken down. As Kim walks through the halls, she feels the strange, heavy quiet that follows a storm. Some classmates nod at her now. A few even offer shy smiles, but there are still some of relief, some of lingering suspicion. Teachers seem cautious, as if unsure how to treat her. No longer a warning, but not quite a hero either. This is the complicated reality for those who have been publicly accused. Even after being cleared, even though her name has finally been cleared, there's a knot in her stomach that won't go away. Everyone keeps telling her to be relieved, to celebrate, but she can't. Not really, because the people who framed her are still out there, untouched. And it feels like someone powerful is protecting them from the consequences. She keeps replaying the investigation in her mind. The only real lead she ever had was the call made from the staff room landline, the one that started it all. But no matter how hard she pushed, no matter how many questions I asked, nobody would say who actually made that call. The records were vague, the teachers closed ranks, and the administration just wanted the whole thing to disappear. It's like there's an invisible wall she can't break through. Every time she gets close to the truth, it slips away, hidden behind polite smiles and locked doors. She knows she should be grateful that her record is clean again, that she is not being whispered about in the corridors anymore. But she can't help feeling like justice hasn't really been served, not for her, and not for anyone who might be targeted next. Sometimes she wonders if she should just let it go, move on, and focus on being prefect, on rebuilding her life. But deep down, she knows she can't. Not while the real culprits are still protected by shadows and silence. Not while the system that let this happen remains unchanged. Someone within the order had helped. Kim accessed confidential information, exposing cracks in the very machinery Jabari prided himself on controlling. Now Kim had not only cleared her name, but had also been elected class prefect of Form to White, under the visible protection of his longtime rival, Mercy Kipkurui Rono, the school president at Kisumu Girls. Jabar. I wasted no time. That evening, he convened a discreet meeting with two of his most reliable contact students, who had proven their loyalty to the Order of Hermes time and again. In the quiet corner of the library, he outlined his instructions in measured tones. "Watch Kim," he said, sliding a folded slip of paper across the table. "I want to know who she meets, what she says, and if she ever slips away from Mercy's. Shadow discretion is everything." They nodded, understanding the stakes. Jabari's reputation for precision and subtlety was well learned. Mistakes were not tolerated. Later, in the solitude of his dorm room, Jabari penned a short, cryptic note. He chose his words carefully, crafting a riddle that referenced both the myth of Hermes and the events of Kim's recent ordeals, something only a clever mind would recognize as an invitation, not a threat. For those who walk between shadow and flame, the forge awaits at the hour when day and night are twins. Bring only your questions. Leave your fear at the door. He sealed the note and arranged for it to be slipped into Kim's desk the next morning, timing it so that Mercy would not notice. The message was clear to those who understood the language of secrets. A meeting was being offered, but on Jabari's terms. As the sun set, Jabari reviewed his strategy. He would not move against Mercy directly, not yet. Instead, he'd let the tension simmer, showing just enough influence to remind her and the rest of the council that the order was still a force to be reckoned with. If Kim responded to his invitation, the real test would begin. For Jabari, the coming days would determine everything. Would Kim prove herself worthy of the order's trust? Or would she become a new kind of rival, one who could threaten the very foundation of the secret society he'd helped build? He felt the old thrill of anticipation, the sense that the game was changing, and that he was once again at the heart of the forge, ready to shape the future from the chaos around him.